my goodness, people have actually showed up. What is this all about? Hello, folks. We're cooking. We're cooking some curry, folks. Curry. Yes. Not just any curry, anyone. Not just any curry. Patak's curry, ladies and gentlemen. Patak's curry. You know, curry is one of those things where, you know, you can either cook them or you can't cook them. I'm one of those people who can't cook curries, like, at all. So what I decided to do is just get the patak stuff, because it's so much easier to do than messing around. So first things first, let's get some chicken cut, I guess. Now, I cut chicken a little differently. I learned this from my mother-in-law. Cut chicken with scissors, folks, because you use a knife, it's a lot more awkward. You just cut the chunks of the chicken. We're gonna make a korma. It's just gonna be a korma with onions and some rice. I haven't defrosted any naan bread yet, but I should probably defrost some naan breads. We're gonna put some peppers in there. We'll definitely put onions in there, because you cannot have a curry without onions, ladies and gentlemen. I think this onion's seen better days, or maybe not. Let's have a look. So thank you for joining me, folks. I can't believe you decided to join me on today's stream, which is a very random stream. It's not something I would normally do, but, you know, it's 3 a.m., you're making curry for me, I'm hungry. Yeah, no, I would not be making curry at 3 a.m., I can tell you that much. Back in my days when I was in the British Army, I probably would. In fact, I would have had probably a kebab, or as they say in Canada, a kebab. It's rather interesting that from two different countries we say kebab differently, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, we're going to get the onion. We're going to cut the chicken first. We've got our onion though, so we need that. And let's cut some chicken, I guess. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you had a good weekend. I know we did our War Thunder April Fool's stream. I know a number of you joined us for that, which was interesting to say the least. And yes, I do suck at War Thunder, but it was an interesting experience to say the least. Getting some olive oil here, folks. Put the chicken in, because we're going to cut the chicken straight into our pan here. I just got back from a training session. Did some fitness. It didn't go so great, I'm not going to lie. I think I went in well over my head. I did not think it was going to be as tough as it was. Not even that, I think I worked myself a little too hard. And, you know, I'm not I'm not as fit as I used to be. Let's just put it that way. I used to be a lot fitter than I am. And it's time to kind of wake up and say, Matt, stop being on YouTube all the time and start getting, you know, back to the gym and working out and stuff. So I decided to stop eating junk food. There's pizza in the fridge that is left over, and I'm saying to myself, no more pizza. I'm done with pizza. So let's go chicken. Let's get the chicken in there. I have to defrost it the way that you're not supposed to defrost it, which is in the sink, in a plastic bag, pretty much. So we're going to go ahead and get our chicken cut up. Let's see what you guys are talking about before we do some chops. Seeing you're in shorts and t-shirt makes me cold. It's not that cold. In fact, I'm not going to lie, for those of you who aren't in Canada right now, oh, that was a bad idea, Matt. Take your Fitbit off before you put your hand in the bag full of chicken. It's probably a good idea, really, isn't it? There we go. We don't want chicken. I've had salmonella poisoning before, and trust me, it's not a good time. So yeah, we really don't want to be doing that. But yeah, we've had more snow in Canada, folks, or in my local area. An absolute ton of snow. It is just, I'm so sick of winter, guys. I am so sick of winter. It's like it never, ever ends here in Canada. And I think this is probably one of the longest winters I've had in Canada so far. I've had maybe one very close to it, but this is crazy. Like, we get snow in April, I get it, but the amount of snow that we're getting at this time of year and how long it's sticking around, it's really depressing. Like, it really is. It's not a good time. So, you know, I'm starting to get a bit of the winter blues. I'm getting the fitness blues too now, because I went to that fitness session today and it just did not go very well. I think I've got something going on with my blood. I think my blood levels are a little out. Something's not right with my body, so I probably should go get that checked out. I don't know, I just don't feel myself, you know? I went to this fitness session today and something just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel, you know, normal. So, you know, maybe something's going on, I don't know. But yeah, so I definitely got the winter blues, got a bit of the fitness blues, so I'm trying to kind of pep myself up with a nice beautiful curry here. We're cooking a korma if you've just joined us. Just a patak chicken curry, nothing fancy, folks. You know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, you either know how to cook curries like offhand and you can cook them really good, or you don't. And I'm one of those people who just can't cook curries, so I just go for the big retail store patak's curry jar and go at it. Pretty simple stuff. I do need to go to the freezer and go and get myself some naan bread, otherwise it's known in the UK as naan bread. I can say it in my Canadian accent is naan bread. It's not naan bread, it's naan bread. But anyway, I was bored and I thought, let's stream to the boys and girls, stream to my followers. We're getting really close to that 100,000 mark. I think what's happening is, you know, I was gaining a lot of subscribers the last few weeks here, a lot of subscribers, and now it's kind of tapering off, which I think is normal. Pretty common that you'd see that because, well, it just is. I think once you start getting to a major milestone, everything kind of slows down. It's kind of strange, but that's just how it works. So, but thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm going to answer some of your questions, have a little chat with you while we get this chicken rolling. Because I know you're not just here to listen to me babble on about crap. You'd actually like to talk to me a little bit. So, I don't know, maybe you don't want to talk to me. Maybe I'm just talking to myself for the rest of the stream. I don't know. Let's chop some onions up whilst I have a little chat with you guys. Add some beppies in the food. It makes it better. I have no idea what beppies is. Is it morning there? Do you think I'd be eating curry in the morning? Seriously? Come on. You know better than that. I would not be... Well, I'm British, so I'd eat a curry any time of the day. But no, it is not morning here right now. It is 10 to 8 at night. Or in military terms, 1950. Add mayonnaise. I ain't adding mayonnaise. Go down your kid's slide or drink the desert rat beer for 100,000 subs. Well, the weather's gross, so I'm not going to go down the slide in minus, 10 weather with snow everywhere. That'd be a little silly, wouldn't it? But trust me, in the summertime, I'm contemplating on going down my daughter's slide. I know you guys, for some reason, have an obsession with me going down my daughter's slide. I don't know why, but you do. So stay tuned for that. We'll see how that goes. If I start crying, it's because I'm cooking and chopping an onion, so I apologize in advance. Don't British always eat ketchup? Actually, I eat ketchup in most of my food, like chicken nuggets and all that sort of stuff. I love ketchup. The only foods I miss from the UK, everyone, is Crunchy Nut cereal. Oh my god, like, if you've had Crunchy Nut cereal before, you know what I'm talking about. It's the greatest cereal ever. It's basically just, I guess it's just cornflakes with a honey glaze and then like peanuts attached to it. It's just, oh, it's so good. And you can't get that here. It's not the same. Everybody's like, you can get this, you can get that. It's not the same. You need Kellogg's Crunchy Nut cereal, folks. They're the most incredible cereal you could ever imagine. Really, really are. What about chicken tikka masala? Yes, I do love chicken tikka masala as well. It's a fantastic dish. Oh god, the onions are kicking in. Go away, onions. Killing me. But yes, I do like tikka masala, but I don't have any tikka masala right now, so we're just going for the korma. Oh, this is killing me. Blah, blah. How am I liking Canada? I'm loving Canada, my friend. I love living here. I love my country that I'm now a part of. That's not saying I'm not a patriot of the UK. I love where I'm from. I love my roots. I love my heritage. But I'm a passionate Canadian citizen and a patriot of my new country too now. And I know a lot of people will disagree with that and say you can't be a patriot of two different countries. You can't say that you're a patriot of your own country if you've left it. And everybody has their opinion on that. Oh, these onions are killing me, folks. Ugh. But we're done. We're done cutting them, so that's good. Just going to stick them there. Woo. Let's wash my hands. So yeah, a lot of people say you can't be a patriot of two different countries. I don't agree with that. I really don't. I think, if you've made a decision to move to another country, it's for your own reasons, and that, it doesn't make any hit to yourself as to where you're from. You still have your roots, you still have your heritage. So, that is what it is. Oh, my muscles are killing from that exercise training session I just did. Like, literally, I think I stepped into it, think it was going to be easy. You want to see my kitty? Come here. Hey, come here. Tank. Tank, come. Tank, come here, bud. Want to see the pup? Who wants to see the pup? The pup is here. Come. Come. Tank, come. Come. I don't know if they'll see you from here, bud. Come. Come over here. You're not having chicken. You're not having the chicken. Come over here. I know your mother doesn't normally let you go in the kitchen, but I'll let you in the kitchen. Can everybody see Tank? Sit. Good boy. A good boy. Look. You're over there. Come here so I can see you better. Sit down. Good boy. Good doggo. There he is. There's Tank, everyone. I don't know if you can see him. You can probably just about see him. There he is. He's looking at you. He's a little sad because it is very snowy outside, and he'd much prefer being outside than stuck in here with me, smelling onions and chicken. That's all he wants to eat is that chicken. And just seeing his eyes. You know when dogs are looking at you, but technically they're looking at the thing that they actually want? Yeah, the chicken's what he wants right now. He's looking for the chicken. But yes, Tank is here with us. I know everybody asks, where's Tank when I do live streams? Well, here he is. He's in his glory. He's an old boy now. You know, he's getting older. Bless his soul. Mrs. Matsimus gives me a hard time. Oh, the cat has decided, get down, cat. Nope. Stupid cat. Mrs. Matsimus has decided to, remind me that, I've got to stop giving him treats and stuff just because I think he's old. I used to be very disciplined with him and not give him treats, and, now he's older, I've kind of let go a little bit and be like, oh yeah, I'll give him a treat here and then, and I give him the same excuse that he's old. But I really shouldn't give you treats, should I? Because you'll get plump. I call him the furry Twinkie. Literally, if you look at his body, and if you know what a Twinkie is, it's basically just like a baked cake with cream inside of it. He looks like a Twinkie. Like his body shape is like a Twinkie, like a cream-filled baked good. That's what he looks like. He's like a rotund Twinkie. I call him a carpet slug sometimes too, because he'll lay down on the floor like this with his head in his paws, and then he'll like shuffle forwards like to get something. Oh, he's done. He's out of here. Okay, Tank. Catch you later, pal. So yeah, Tank is rip chicken. Oh God. Yeah. Go away, cat. The cat's coming down again. Look. This is having pets, folks. This is what happens when you have pets. Okay, let's get this chicken fired up. We're going to cook it. We're going to get it cooked up. 2 chicken breasts, folks. I cooked 2 chicken breasts today. We're going to cook the pepper as well. Tank has now decided to go and give me the cold shoulder and lay on the carpet. Very, very angry at me, I'm sure, that I'm not giving him more cuddles, and especially this chicken. We also need to get some rice ready. Minute rice, folks. I don't know if you've ever done, those of you who've ever done minute rice before. When I first came to this country, I had no idea what minute rice was. Someone said, oh yeah, you can just cook minute rice. What the hell is minute rice? Minute rice is basically you get 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water, and it cooks it in a minute. Never heard of it. All I ever used to cook was basmati rice, which is great for curries. Basmati is what you make for curries. But unfortunately, it takes a long time to cook. And if you don't cook it just right, it's either too soft or too hard. So it's quite easy to cook minute rice. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 cups of rice because I'm actually going to cook enough for me to have a little bit after work tomorrow. So we're going to do 2 cups of rice. Sorry, 2 cups of water and then 2 cups of rice. So we'll have to boil that sucker up. We'll get the chicken going first. My grill is, my hob is deciding to take a very long time to go. We don't need the olive oil anymore. Tank is just staring at me from across the other side of the room. Let's see what you guys are up to whilst we get the chicken heating up. Boil the meat. I'm not boiling no meat. I know I'm British, but come on. Hello from CFB Edmonton. Hello, Sean Watson. Welcome, sir. Lord Strathcona, thank you for your service, my friend. I wish I was with you. If I was up there full-time, I'd love to be joining full-time up there right now. Do I have a gas mask? No, I do not have a gas mask yet, but I will eventually get issued one. Hey Matsimus, I'm a new sub and my dream job is working with the Canadian Army in armour. Good job, buddy. I hope you have a great time. Good luck with that. Why did you pick the artillery, Ubik? Yes, I picked the artillery because it's pretty much the only option for me at the moment. I can't go full-time, so... have you been binging with Babish? What? Hello from Normanton, Queensland. Hello from Australia. UK versus Canada Army chefs. I've not met any Canadian chefs yet, so it's going to be interesting. How'd you go from Remy to... sorry, it disappeared. It disappeared. Tank the dog. Is he a Challenger 1 or Challenger 2? He's just Tank. He's my dog. Canadian Army Cook Reserves. I've never met any Canadian chefs yet. I'm sure they're just as great as the British ones are. I have a lot of respect for British chefs. You know, I find the whole principle of Renf and Pog absolutely hilarious, because those who aren't in combat roles always get the hard times, and I find it hilarious. Like, I'm never triggered by being called a Renf or a Pog or like a crow bag or a crap hat. I actually just find it comical. It entertains me more than anything when people call me it, because it's like, yeah, okay, I'm not a frontline hero like you guys. That's not saying I'm not ever going to serve at the front line. I served on the front line with the infantry and armoured all the time in Afghanistan when supplying and supporting them. So, you know, it's just interesting. The chefs are the exact same. We had chefs at FOB Edinburgh in Afghanistan supporting us, you know, cooking. They are on the front line in a FOB. If that FOB gets attacked, they're there. Like, it's not, you know, there's no definition of a chef being someone who stays at the rear. I have a lot of respect for chefs. In this environment, I've got a hob, I've got like loads of free room. It's not, you know, plus 40 degrees out. It's nice in here, I can cook very comfortably. Imagine now cooking for 600 soldiers, okay? And you're in a tent, a mod tent, or like a canvas tent. There's no ventilation, there's constant heat, and all you're doing is cooking from morning until night. And the only reprieve you get is like from 1 in the morning till 5 in the morning, because that's the time that you can sleep. Every other time from there is either washing dishes, preparing the next meal for the morning. There is no rest for those guys, and I have a massive respect for army chefs. I really do. Okay, let's get the onions in there. We've got the chicken rolling nicely now. I think we've gone a little too hot there. Let's stick our onions in. My cat is going Gulali. I have no idea what she's doing. She's literally going insane. So that's special. I guess I can put my Fitbit back on after washing it, because it was technically in chicken juice. No one likes your watch in chicken juice. We're going to turn the heat down on this a little bit so I can chat to my beautiful following. We'll get the onions to kind of smolder a little bit with that chicken, and then we'll add our beautiful patat sauce. Let's see what you guys are up to. 125 people decided to join me on this stream. Well, thank you one and all for joining me today. Stick my Fitbit back on. It's telling me I'm super fat. That's what it's telling me today. It says, Matt, you're too fat. Get back to the gym and stop cooking curries. What's on the menu? I'm having patak curry, chicken curry, korma. It's beautiful. Love watching your live streams from the UK. Thanks, George, buddy. We need intel on the lamb sauce stat. I have no lamb sauce. I'm sorry. Matsimus flex. I'm not flexing because I have nothing to flex, my friend. Did you think about the officer? Sorry, it's disappeared. Matt isn't fat. Well, yeah, I'm not fat, but I'm definitely not trim. Any advice from Guy? Sorry, there's so many questions coming in here. I can only answer them as quick as I can. Matt, got any tips for a young boy who wants to be in the English Army? Fitness, my friend. Fitness. Hi, Matt. Hello, Cookie Dough. How's the bag of milk? We don't have bags of milk. Full metal jacket, platoon, or apocalypse now? Ooh, good question. Platoon. Matsimus in the kitchen means Matsimus is on the side of fire extinguisher. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't trust me cooking, folks. I think this is the only thing that I can cook correctly, but it's a curry. So if you're British and you can't cook a curry, then, and especially a patak curry that's from a jar, like, you're not British in my eyes. But then again, I'm not one of those typical Brits anyway. I don't watch football/soccer. I don't drink tea, even though I have 1,000 Tetley's tea bags in my cupboard right now. Now, got the curry going. We'll have the rice. We need to get the rice. Let's get the rice going. Big old box of rice. Let's see what else you guys are talking about whilst I measure this out. Hopefully the stream quality is good, folks. You can actually see things. It's not laggy. Matsimus has a higher T-level manly voice for a British man. I have a very manly voice. I have a very deep manly voice. You should have played Fortnite. I'm never playing Fortnite, my goodness. Do your dance to the M2 Bradley video. What, this one? That's my dance to the M2 Bradley video. If you haven't gone check that out, go check it out. The music in that video is just amazing. It's like 80s music. Classic 80s music. Tank is freaking out right now. He's like, Dad, what are you doing? Why are you dancing like a fool? Yeah, go check that out. I wasn't going to do it originally and dance like that in the video, but then once I heard that music, I almost felt like I was obliged to, like I had to dance that way. What do you think of the SA80A3? You know, I definitely think it's going to be a nice little upgrade, but it's, at the end of the day, guys, it's still an SA80, so there's not really much to think about it. You know my opinion on the SA80A2 and A3. Rip minute rice. Yeah, I guess. It's about to get boiled, so rest in peace rice. So I'm going to eat it. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. Okay, it's time to put the pataks in here. Let's get my curry in here. Little shake. Little shake. Do a little shake. There we go. Okay, we'll shuck it up. Let's get it in there. Now, I'm one of those really cheap people, like, who's really pathetic. And instead of just throwing the jar out that has, like, the excess curry paste in it, I put a little bit of water in there and mix it all out. Because it's such a waste of paste. I'm a poet, I didn't even know it. I put a bit of water in there, put the lid back on, because you waste, like, at least 15% of the paste inside the jar when you don't get it all out. So you put a bit of water in there, and then look at all that curry paste that comes out of there. I mean, korma's inherently quite thick, not spelled T-H-I-C-C, spelled T-H-I-C-K. It's inherently quite thick as a paste anyway, but I don't want to waste it. So I put a little bit of water in there just to get the excess stuff out. I'll do a couple of dishes here. I'm a bit of an ongoing guy. I like to concurrently do stuff whilst I'm cooking. I hate leaving everything to the end. It's the worst. You finish your lovely supper and then you've got a ton of dishes to do. I'd much rather just get it done and dusted at the time. Okay, so we're going to stir this up, let it simmer for a while, and then I'm going to come chat to you guys again, because I know you're probably asking questions and wanting me to talk to you, which is fine. That's what live stream's all about. Tank is like freaking out because he can now smell the curry. Where are you? He's around somewhere. Maybe he's like preparing to pounce on top of me to eat this curry, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to get that on just kind of a simmer. We'll get the rice going in a second after I've had a chat with you guys. What are you guys talking about? Do you think the new Sukhoi photo is good? Probably, yeah. Do you think about Officer Story? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. The rice is blasphemous. What kind of tank is dog? What kind of tank is dog? What kind of dog is Tank? I'm very confused. Tank is a Husky Cross Shepherd. What's your opinion on Trudeau? I am not allowed to comment on any kind of politics, especially my own, so I'm going to digress from discussing that. Who would win the... oh my god. Officer Stories videos, as in talk about my experiences with officers? You know, normally I would, but again, I'm on a little bit of a hiatus with kind of that kind of stuff now. Now that I'm serving, I have to kind of protect myself a little bit with the content that I talk about. So, sorry. Maybe I'll talk about it in a positive mindset, but probably not going to discuss, like, you know, negativity. Hey Matt, do you use the boiler in your warrior to make tea? I didn't make tea, but we use the boiler all the time. How's Remy, Artie? Another Arte et Marte. Hello, Matt B. Where are you? Oh, hold on. No, you're not. Oh, are you Remy? Well, Canadian Electrical Mechanical Engineers. That's not what I saw. Brisbane. You're in Brisbane. Interesting. I have family, actually, in Australia. What are you making? I just joined the live stream. I am making pataks curry, my friend. We're just making a chicken curry. Nothing fancy, just a chicken curry, some korma. That's what we're making, a korma. If you don't know what a korma is, it's kind of like it's a very mild curry, nothing fancy. You know, normally I would cook tikka masala, but korma's nice. It's a lot more bland, a little bit more low-key than the kind of spicy side of masala, even though tikka masala really isn't that spicy. Ooh, the stream has gone quiet. It's a miracle. Bullpup or AR-15 design? I'll always stick with bullpup because my muscle memory. I actually did I don't know if you've been watching my videos lately, but I actually did the PWT-1 the other day with the AR-15 C7, and I failed the first time. I was gutted, like embarrassing, of course. And I was like, oh my god, like I failed this, what's going on? And I honestly feel, and I'm making excuses up for myself right now, and you know, I don't want to come across that way, but I'm kind of just explaining why I failed. I feel I failed. I'm so used to being tucked in and having a firing position in the standing position and in the kneeling position that I'm not used to shooting the AR-15 with this longer reach and the kind of different setup in the standing and the kneeling, and that's where I failed. I failed in the kneeling and the standing. I passed the sitting, I passed the prone. Prone, I can ace the prone. Like, of course, anyone could just about ace the prone. But for the standing and the kneeling, it definitely threw me off a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing in the next coming weeks, well, I guess not with the weather like this right now, but I'm going to go to the range with my own C7 and really start practicing how to do standing shoots and kneeling shoots with the C7, because you know, I'm not as proficient at it as I wish I was, and I really don't want to embarrass myself going to the range and failing every time. So yeah, that's kind of on my to-do list for sure. No weird stuff on this live stream, Pavel. Folks, I don't know what happened there. My iPhone decided it was too hot. It just all of a sudden said, your iPhone is too hot, you cannot use it anymore. I'm like, what? What the hell is that all about? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an ice pack for my phone, which is insane, but that's what I'm going to have to do. It literally just said, like, your phone is too hot. Please get it cooled down. So I'm actually going to put an ice pack behind it to try and cool the damn thing down, because I guess it's too hot. I've never seen that before, but there you go. I don't know how I'm going to do this now, though. Just give me a sec here, folks. I'm going to have to kind of figure this out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. My phone just decided to crap out. It just said, you're too hot. I can't play anymore. So I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. Which is interesting, because YouTube never used to let you resume your stream, and now it does, which is good. Sorry folks, I'm just trying to get my camera in a good enough position here. That works, that works. So I put my iPhone with an ice pack behind it now, because I guess it was too hot. So we'll have another quick chat. I'm sorry that the stream interrupted there, folks. My phone literally just shut down. It's like, your iPhone is too hot. I had a little temperature signal. It's like, yeah, you can't use it until it's cooled down. So I just put the phone in the fridge to cool it down. And now I put an ice pack behind the phone to try and cool it. So I don't know what's going on. 400 subs till 1,000. Wow. We've gone down subs then. I thought we were on 700. I guess not. The stream has returned. Yes, it has. Matsimus, do you work on the N777 or the LG1? I work on the C3 howitzer. Technically, I don't fully work on it yet. I'm still training. I haven't done my DP1 yet. So when I get round to doing my DP1, I'll be qualified to actually work on the gun. Right now, I'm just learning about it. So, folks, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to get... I'll be momentarily back. I'm just going to go get my naan bread. I cannot eat curry without naan bread. So give me 2 minutes, folks. I'll be back. And I need to wear shoes because apparently I haven't shoveled the back deck, which is covered in snow. Okay. Tank is still mad at me for not giving him chicken, so he's following me around the kitchen now. Yeah, the rice should be okay. I'm going to put the rice in there now. Whoop. Let's give it a little stir. I'll put it on low. The chicken will be fine. It's on simmering, and I'll be right back, folks. I've got to get my naan bread, otherwise I'm going to be grumpy. 10-minute rice, yeah. 10-minute rice, you muppet. I'll be right back, folks. Get my naan bread. Outside. It's unbelievable. It doesn't help when you're wearing shorts and t-shirt, but hey, I'm back, folks. Back again. Sorry, I was just getting my naans. They are frozen, so we're going to have to defrost them. But that's okay. That's why we have a broil. The rice is going insane right now. Should probably get that sorted out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Matsimus is spilling things. That's not a good thing. We're spilling rice, Tank. What's up, pup? You look sad. Are you sad because I haven't given you treats? Oh, I'm getting rice everywhere. That's it, Tank. You eat the rice. There you go, bud. You eat the rice particles. He's just like my little pleader. Just like patrolling up and down the kitchen. That's it, bud. Eat the rice. Good boy. I know rice isn't particularly good for dogs, but it's too late now. He's already eaten it, so I haven't really got much choice anyway. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Matsimus is on the highway to the danger zone. Best benefits about living in Canada. I think the people. Honestly, the people here are just awesome. So friendly, for sure. What rank were you in the British Army? I was a corporal. Did he mess up? No, I didn't mess up. Everything's running smooth here. The curry is going good. The curry is going fine. This is ready to go. The rice will be ready to go shortly. We do need to do naan bread though, which unfortunately is going to take the longest amount of time. So we're going to stick this on a bacon tray. Stick it in the oven. And I'll leave it in there for a little while. The rice is good to go. The curry's good to go. Just waiting on the naan bread. He can't mess it up. He's a bona fide army cook. I am not a cook. Say hi to the rabbit on the fridge. Hello, rabbit on the fridge. He's waving at you folks. Best food you got in the army? It's a good question. I think some of the food that we got in Battis was really good because you've been on exercise for so many weeks, right? And then all of a sudden you'd get fresh food. And I remember one time they brought out lobster. They actually brought out lobster for people to eat. And can you imagine eating rations for almost 2.5 weeks? Because you normally get your fresh food in the middle of your 4-week block period when you go to Battis or British Army Training Unit Suffield in Canada. In the middle of your 4-week training exercise, they give you fresh food. And the fresh food is like really good foods, like fruit and everything. But you got to remember, after 2 weeks of eating ration packs, your digestive system is very used to eating ration packs. And all of a sudden, they bring out all this rich food, sugary food, fruits, blah, blah, blah. And then, they brought out lobster, and you're like, you brought out lobster to a battle group exercise? Like, who are you guys? But it was hilarious. Actually, a lot of the guys, really liked it. I don't eat lobster, so for me, it didn't really mean anything. For a lot of people, though, it was just, oh, lobster, awesome. I was like, it's lobster on exercise. You can't just go from rations to then eating a freaking lobster. That's just so random. I'm gonna get a Ziploc bag here and put my naan bread that I'm not using, because I'm not gonna eat 2 naan breads. I mean, I know I'm a little chubby, but I don't want to eat too much. Let's see what else you guys are talking about. 105 people. What is going on? Get a griddler. Makes cooking sandwiches great. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to cook sandwiches much. Lobster, 2 Canadian, praise the sun. What? I don't understand. A lobster is what a lobster is. How am I supposed to say lobster? Am I supposed to say in the British way? Like, lobster. It's a bloody lobster, innit? Tank's eating his supper. He's having a bit of munch. You okay, buddy? He's having a couple of his kibbles. His old man kibbles, because he's an old man dog. Bless his little soul. We had to change his bag of food from young pup, spry pup, to old man dog food. Only commie rodents dislike Matsimus videos. Do we have any admins? Sadly not. I probably don't have the ability to ban anyone right now, so 300 subs to 100,000. Wow, it's insane. Where are you from in the UK? Originally, I was from London, and then I moved up north to the northeast when I was about 13, 14. Hello, Gaming Soviet. I am not your dad, but I appreciate that. The homeless Mexican. Let's see if I can ban this guy. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, there we go. Put this user on timeout. There we go. I'll put you on timeout, fella. If you want to keep going, then I'll just kick you out. Good. Hopefully that's going to stop that. Anyone still there? 105 people still? No one's talking though. I banned the guy, or I put him on a timeout, and everyone's just been quiet. Oh, there we go. We're back. Challenge him to a duel, Matt. Sabers at dawn. I don't know about that. Okay, so we're going to check on our naan bread. Whoa, okay, naan bread, you are getting cooked way too fast. Whoa. And we are ready for supper, folks. That was random. I did not expect it to cook that quick, but it did, so that's okay. We're about this close to burning my naan bread. I would have been pretty upset with that, to be honest with you, folks. So let's have a look at the meal, shall we? I guess I should put it on a plate before I kind of show you guys. Let's have a look here. Big old plate for a big old fat boy like me. Get my plate. Put that over there. Looking at the village of artillerymen, we don't see them carrying visible firearms. Normally you wouldn't, because the gun line, for the most part, should be in a protected state, and most artillery soldiers aren't going to be utilising their firearms on a day-to-day, because they're too busy firing the main gun that is their primary role, which is the gun that they're using as artillery gunners. So that's why you won't see very many gunners actually, using their rifles much or holding them. It's just not how it works, really. Okay, so we've got the rice on there. Let's get the chicken on there. I don't know if any of you have watched the Royal Marines promotional videos that they've been doing lately. They've been doing videos of how to do stuff as a Royal Marine. They're doing a cooking show, and the Marine cooks on the Royal Marine. Go check it out. It's on their YouTube channel. The Royal Marine cooks like different dishes as a Royal Marine. He's like, how to cook this, and he's all in there, and he's getting in it, and he's cooking this, and he's cooking that, and it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty funny YouTube video to watch. So if you haven't gone check that out, honestly, I have massive respect for the Royal Marines. So please go check that video out. It's pretty funny. I think they do a new one every month. Matsimus, I live in the UK. Adverts pop in your face 24/7. Not really. Marine or Paras? I don't really choose between the two. Well, there's a lot of questions here. Have I seen MASH? Yes, I don't like MASH. Royal Marine cooks. Never met any. Cooking eggs right now looks like there are 2 cooks here. Do you still like the T-72 tank? Yes, I do. Have you seen Hogan's Heroes? Yes, I have. Hey from Tennessee. Hello, Mountain Smith. Do a vid on shooting Lee Enfield. I haven't got a Lee Enfield, so... Walkers or Lay's chips? Walkers. Matt, watch Gordon Ramsay training and cooking with the Royal Marines. I will definitely check that out. What did you think of the Falklands War? I mean, shouldn't have happened, really, should it? Mate, you can share some of your food. Yeah, for sure. If you want it, come get it. It's right here, my friend. So let's showcase the meal of this evening. I'm going to be one of those weird social media people that showcase their food. Here it is. My chicken korma, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, folks. I think we're pretty much done because I'm hungry. I'll let it cool down for a couple of minutes because it's red hot. It's like burning my face off right now. It's so hot. So let it cool down for a little bit and I'll have a little bit more of a chat with you folks. 113 people still here somehow. I don't know why. It's not weird if you don't talk about your novel at Panera Bread. What? Things you miss most from the UK. I miss Crunchy Nut cereal, some different sweets / candies. That's about it, honestly, and my family. Your accent throws me off. I think you look very American. I see no British features. What is a British feature? Tell me what a British feature would be. Oh, dear. First time I saw a yellow curry. Well, clearly you've not seen many curries then. I'm the next Gordon Ramsay. I hope not. I ain't got a potty mouth like him. No, I'm just kidding. He's hilarious. Do you like chocolate milk? No, I don't. The Office is a British feature. Yes, it is. Matt is a magic cook. I am certainly not a magic cook. I am a mong cook, if anything. Now, what I can do, whilst I wait for this to cool down, is put the rest of the food into a pot so that after work tomorrow, I can rinse and repeat and have another meal. Tank is staring at me right now. He's right down below here, and he is just staring at me saying, Dad, if you give me some of that curry, I will love you for the next 10 minutes, and then I will go to bed. Tank, you're not having curry, bud. You can't have curry because it'll upset your stomach, and all night, all you're going to do is come up to me and bug me to go outside, and I'm going to be grumpy because it'll be like 3 in the morning, and I'll tell myself, why on earth did I give you curry? That's because I love you. I love you as a dog. You're my boy, but I can't give you curry, pal. I give you treats, and I know I give you the excuse that you're old, but I can't give you curry, buddy. I mean, it's curry. You're a dog. Dogs don't eat curry. He's just giving me like the coldest shoulder right now and the puppy dog eyes. He's doing everything he can to get a taste of this curry. I know what you're doing, Tank. I know what you're doing. You're adorable and you're extremely cute and I love you. But you're not having curry. He's doing the head tilt. You know when the dogs do like they look at you and they're like, oh, maybe he's going to give me something. Because I don't actually understand what the heck he's saying. Even though technically he's saying I'm not supposed to have it. But I'm going to do the head tilt. Okay, there we go. Let's do some dishes. Little bit of dishes. Saves a lot of work later on. Doing the dishes. So everyone, I'm probably going to cut this stream pretty short here because, I mean, I'm finished cooking, so we don't really need to keep going. I want to eat my supper. We are getting super close to the 100,000 mark. Insane, absolutely insane. I never thought I'd hit this day where I could say I'm close to hitting 100,000 subscribers. It really is insane to me that that's happening. But it's a good thing, folks. It's all down to you. So if you recently watched my recent Marching with Matsimus video, you'll know that there's some changes going on with my channel for sure. But nothing that's too bad. It's not life-changing for me and my channel. What's going on here? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong light. There we go. Oh, there we go. So yeah, go check out that video if you want to learn a little bit about what's going on with the channel. But 100,000 people, that's no small feat. And I'm pretty happy with myself getting to that point. But we got a little ways to go yet. We've still got 400 people to go. So I think we're pretty much done. Do a couple more dishes, have another little quick chat with you guys. 91 people still here. I have no idea why. I named my cat Corporal. Is that weird? It's a little weird. I won't lie. What's your opinion on people kind? No idea what that means. Oh yes, actually I do, and I can't comment on that. I'm sorry. Bombardier or Corporal? I'm neither. But I guess eventually I will. Maybe if I'm lucky enough to get promoted to a Bombardier. What are some disqualifications that could prevent someone from joining the military? Long list there, my friend. Matt, what's your opinion on Tesco's? I love Tesco's. I miss Tesco's. It was cheap food. Although they've had some issues. Your opinion on chavs? I despise chavs. They're one of the reasons why I left the UK. You don't have that in Canada. You don't have people like that in Canada. You don't have 10-year-olds coming up to you, demanding your phone and telling you that if you don't give them your phone, they're going to go get your bigger brother. Go get your bigger brother, buddy, because I probably know him. Yeah, so chavs, they're just like the bane of my life, and they're one of the biggest reasons I left the UK, because it's not a place I want to raise my children in front of those kind of people. I could walk down the street in my local neighborhood here and not have a problem with my children, getting, trouble or people shouting or like whatever it is. But chavs in the UK, I just don't know what it is. I don't know why they exist and why they have this like incessant need to annoy everyone. It's just insane. Is chavs why you learn bayonet drills? That's interesting. Dutch special forces are superior. If you say so. What's chavs? Go check it out. Look it up on YouTube or look it up on Google. Just type in what is a chav. What do you think of poutine? I don't eat poutine. I'm not a big fan of gravy and cheese. Ugh. Right Twix or left Twix? Both Twixes, my friend, at the same time. Favorite TV show? Ooh, The In-Betweeners is a good one. That's one of my favorite. Matt, does the wifey appreciate your cooking skills? I don't cook for her very often because I'm not very good at it. Hello from Alberta. Hello there. Welcome. Do Hmong military still employ a lot of static artillery? Yes, they do. Yeah, the M777 is a static artillery piece that's used quite commonly in a lot of militaries now. Actually, not a lot, but a few. Matsimus, what's the difference between a battle rifle and an assault rifle? I don't think there's much difference. Both terms make me cringe. Hello from Saskatchewan. Hello there. Hello from Manitoba. We've got a lot of Canadians here tonight. Hello, welcome, fellow Canadians. Or Canucks, should I say. You're a chef wizard. You're a wizard, Maximus. No, I'm not. I'm just cooking my meal. I don't know if it's cooled down enough yet for me to eat. It's still a little hot. We'll give it a little bit more time here. I hate eating red hot meals. I hate people who cook a meal and then it's red hot and they're like blowing on it to eat it. It's like, dude, just let it cool. Like, you're that hungry, you have to blow on your food? Like, take a chill pill. What time is it in Canada? It's 8:30 in Canada. Whee, says Matt. I do say "ree" quite often. Not on here, though. Hello from Southern Alberta. Hello, Marco. Do I play Fortnite? No. Hello from British Columbia. Another Canadian. Holy cow. What is tank? A third and hand. SEAL team sucks. 6 is better. What? Alright, I'm signing off. Take care, Ripstra. What do you think about... Oh my god, there's so many people. What does BBC mean? British Broadcasting. Yeah, okay. It's 3:36 in the morning in the UK. Well, go to bed then. As many use as you can in 1 minute. I've already done that in the past. No. And someone sent me money to do that too. Like, I don't understand why you would pay me to do oofs. But whatever. That was very random. Caliber difference between battle rifle and assault rifle. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know. You learn something new every day, Julian. Pavel Savolchi, it was me. You were the one who gave me the money? Ever been to Coventry? I have been to Coventry, yes. It's quite a boring town. Falklands War or the Troubles in a video game. Don't know what you mean. You're in Nova Scotia. Another Canadian. Welcome. Hey, from an RLC chef in Wales. Another serving soldier. A lot of respect for you, sir. I don't know if you were at the beginning of the stream, but I was saying how much respect I have for chefs. I don't think people quite appreciate how hard you guys work. I've seen you guys work. And the front line and the rear, wherever it may be, you guys are very, very good at what you do. So thank you for doing what you do, sir. Keep doing what you do, and don't take any crap from no one when they tell you that, you know, your trade sucks, you're useless, you're just a chef. No, we all know, you and me know what it's really about. And yeah, you never upset chefs. If you're a soldier serving or aspiring to, do not piss off your chefs. They are feeding you. And you know the saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Trust me on this. If you have a sergeant chef and you piss off his team and you give him trouble, they're going to make your day pretty miserable. Okay, so look after them. Great stream, Matsimus. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, even though it's kind of random. Is it hard to make friends in the armed forces? Of course not. You'll make friends very, very quickly. You'll turn into brothers and sisters almost. Is Tank eating your food? No, he sat right beneath me. That's what he's doing. He's giving me the cold shoulder. Hey, Tank. Hey, hey. See, cold shoulder. He's giving me the cold shoulder. He's like, I am not talking to you, Dad. I'm done. You don't want to give me curry? That's what you get. Show us your kids' slides. No. Is the Canadian Army good compared to the UK? I don't compare. You know, it's not really my place to compare militaries. You know, I'm proud to be in the Canadian Army now. So, is he a husky? He is a husky. He is a husky cross shepherd. How did you join the Canadian Army? I got my citizenship and I applied. That's pretty much it. We need rocket artillery in every infantry division. I guess, if you say so. 106 people are here? Really? It's interesting. Surprised you guys have come to watch me cook. Should have gave him maple syrup. I should have cooked this curry in maple syrup. I'm not a true Canadian if I don't add maple syrup to my food every time. I'm going to join the Royal Marines when I'm 16. Good for you, William. Take care, bud. Who would win the fight, King George V or Tesco's? Tesco's, of course. You finally got in. Hooray. Thank you. Matt, tell me which non-combat military position, in your opinion, is the most underappreciated, the one you think that does way more than people think. The chef is definitely up there, for sure. That's the one that comes to mind first. Chefs, and yeah, I think chefs, for sure. Just wondering how difficult it is to be awarded a promotion in the armed forces. It's not difficult if you do what you're told and you do your courses and you excel at them. You're going to get promoted just fine. Hello from Michigan. Hello, Antonio. Welcome. What do you think of the Swiss Air Force? I haven't really looked into much about them, to be honest with you. This guy's pretty cool. Who's this guy? I'm presuming me. I'm not cool, though. I'm actually kind of cringe. No maple syrup, knock knock. It's the RCMP. God, that would be so funny as a meme. Like, to make a meme video of me just cooking. And like, I've got a bottle of maple syrup. I'm like, nah, I'll put maple syrup in it. And then the door just busts down and 6 RCMP guys with like AR-15s just pointing at me like, put the maple syrup in the food. That'd be hilarious. Maybe I should go and speak to some of my RCMP friends and tell them to come do that. Oh dear. No, we won't do that. I'll get in a lot of trouble. M1 Abrams has a smoothbore. Yes, it does. Sorry, there's a lot of people asking questions and my screen is very small for my iPhone. Do you think maple syrup do you drink maple syrup in the Canadian Army? I guess not really. opinion on the RMP. They're a trade that gets a lot of hits. You know, a lot of trouble from people who don't like them. You know, if you don't like cops, you're not going to like the RMP. I have respect for the RMP for sure. That being said, you know, there's times when I've had run-ins with the RMP that, you know, there's situations that I kind of wish I'd never been put in, whether it be, you know, coming to a complete stop at a stop sign, you know, your wheels aren't 100% stopped, and, you know, they give you a really hefty fine instead of kind of a warning, especially when it's your first time driving in Canada. It's like, we don't really have stop signs much back in the UK, so, you know. But anyway, you should read the rules of the road and know the laws, and, you know, you take your hit. Do Canadians actually say sorry a lot? Not really. No, it's just, no. Matt, could you use maple syrup to grease up your C7? I don't know if that would work very well, especially in the cold, because it would just turn into like glue. I'm training you to become an RMP. Good for you, Nathan, buddy. How polite are Canadian drill sergeants? Define polite. They're not like the US Marine Corps. And actually, I was watching some footage of the US Marine Corps and their drill sergeants today, and the way that they, you know, roast into people, I'm like, holy cow, like these guys is tearing into them. Good for them, for sure, but it's definitely not my kind of scene. Yeah, my food is getting a little cold. I just want to... It's warm. Anyway. That was weird. A little rice. That one's not cooked. One rice kernel wasn't cooked. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to go now because it is my supper time. And I really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me for cooking today. Maybe we'll do another cooking next time. There should be background music right now, like... Come by next time. We're going to cook some more curry. We're even going to cook up maybe a little lamb roast, maybe some Yorkshire potatoes. Yorkshire puddings. Music's still playing in the background, you know. No, we're not. Thanks everyone for coming. Honestly, it means a lot. Matt, stop. Yeah, I'm sorry. I appreciate you all stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, whatever it is. Those of you who are waking up at 3 in the morning to watch a stream, or, you know, it's stupid hours of the night, go to bed. Like, what are you doing? You know, sleep's good for you, folks. You should get sleep. Turn your phone off, put your head on your pillow, and go to bed, okay? Stop watching YouTube at silly o'clock in the morning, UV light blinding you, giving you headaches the next day. Put the phone down, put the iPad down, turn the computer off, get into bed, and go to bed. It's 3 in the morning, crying out loud. Thanks again, folks, for stopping by. I'm going to go have my food. Tank is going to continue giving me the cold shoulder. And that's it for today. All the best, folks. Bye-bye. Now I have to figure out how to close this down. Like so.